Red X is such a fascinating character in the Teen Titans series, and honestly, there's so much to unpack about him that makes him stand out from all the other characters.
You know, cutie, the only crime here is that you and I haven't gone out on a...
So in this video, let's take a closer look at his origin and what makes his personality so unique and interesting. He's definitely not your typical hero or even your typical villain. He's more of an anti-hero, which means he operates in a kind of gray area that makes his story way more complex and compelling. To begin with, Red X wasn't always his own character from the start. The original idea for Red X actually came from Robin. Robin himself created the Red X suit. His goal was pretty clever. He wanted to use the suit as a secret identity so he could get closer to Slade. He thought that by using this secret persona, he could infiltrate Slade's world and gather information or maybe even bring him down from the inside. But as you can probably guess, things didn't go exactly as planned.
You can't expect me to trust you with such sensitive information right away, can you, Robin?
Slade somehow found out about his secret, which meant that keeping the Red X identity was no longer safe or useful for Robin. After that, the original Red X identity was completely abandoned by Robin. But here's where things get really interesting. The suit didn't just disappear or get destroyed. Instead, it got stolen by someone else. And this person wasn't Robin at all. This new Red X was actually a thief with his own motivations, a very different personality, and an entirely separate agenda from Robin's original intentions. So from that point on, Red X as a character basically split into two paths. The original Robin's secret identity version and this new mysterious thief who took on the Red X mantle for his own reasons. Now, if we talk about the personality of this new Red X, it's like night and day compared to Robin. Robin as Red X was pretty serious, focused, and mission-driven, but this new one is cocky, witty, and pretty carefree. He's not necessarily out to save the world or be a hero at all. Instead, he calls himself just a thief who's looking out for number one, which means he's mostly concerned with himself and what benefits him personally.
Not everybody likes to play the big villain, kid. I'm a thief. I'm not threatening your precious city, just looking out for number one.
He's got this playful swagger and a sort of rebellious charm that makes him unpredictable and intriguing to watch. Even though he might seem like just a selfish troublemaker at first glance, there's actually a lot more going on beneath the surface that makes him way more interesting than just a typical villain or jerk. The thing is, he's not just out there causing chaos for no reason. He's smart and highly skilled, which already sets him apart from your run-of-the-mill troublemaker. But what really surprises people is that despite being on what you might call the wrong side, Red X actually has a sense of honor that you wouldn't expect. He's not someone who goes around hurting people just for the heck of it. In fact, he avoids unnecessary violence whenever he can, because he seems to have his own personal rules. There are moments when he even steps up and helps out, especially when it suits his own interests or when he feels like he owes someone a favor or a debt. For example, he's helped Robin out a few times in the series. So even though he's mostly looking out for himself and doing his own thing, there are times when he chooses to act in ways that might seem heroic or honorable. This mix of selfishness paired with unexpected decency creates a really complex character who isn't just black and white. He's kind of living in this gray area between being a hero and being a villain, and that's exactly what makes him so compelling because you can never quite predict what he's going to do next. Another thing that adds to his mystique and appeal is the big mystery surrounding his true identity. Throughout the series, we never actually learn who's behind the mask and the suit. The show never reveals the real person beneath the Red X costume, and that has led to tons of theories and guesses about who he really could be. This mystery element is a huge part of what keeps people intrigued about his character. The fact that his past is complicated and mostly unknown means that there's always a layer of suspense and curiosity whenever he shows up. So, to sum it all up, Red X isn't just some simple villain or anti-hero. He's a mysterious figure with a sharp mind, a complicated past, and his own unique moral code that guides him in unexpected ways. His complexity, combined with the mystery of who he really is, and the balancing act between selfishness and honor makes him one of those characters that really sticks with you and leaves you wanting to know more.
Need a lift?
Tell Robin we're even. For now.